Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today I want to share with you how I actually manifested an impossible acting job. I'm not an actor. I have never been an actor. I have never sought out acting. I have never thought that I was good at acting. I have never applied for an audition ever in my life. And one day I remember that I was sitting in my house, and sometimes it's just so that since I'm a musician and I play live, there are some weeks or some days that go by between two gigs, and I don't like sitting idle. I always want to sort of work on myself and then think about how else I can use my brain to just like generate some work or an income, or how do people do this. I'd like to study other people as well. So I have always believed that I am also a musician. I know that there are a lot of fanatics like that who say that, oh no, this is my passion and that's it. This is all I'll be and nothing else. I am not that kind of person. I want to be a lot else as well. Music is, of course, my main thing. But in one such thought process, I was sitting at home one day, and I was just thinking to myself that, I have like I wouldn't say completely unique, but I have a slightly noticeable hairstyle. Um, Also, I am much older than you probably think, and I'm still okay. I'm like doing really well for my age, fitness and health wise. So I was just like going through all my quote unquote great qualities, and I said to myself, what if I get paid for how I look? That was just thought, and literally laughed to myself, like, wow, that'll be something. And I said, why can't I be celebrated for how I look? People should just pay me because I exist. So these are the thoughts, and of course I knew that they were extremely audacious thoughts, and anyway I didn't think much of them, and I went about my day. And in 2 days I received a DM on Instagram from my casting director, and he says that there is a requirement for an actor for a musical web series, and would you be interested in auditioning for this? And he had given his number and his credentials below. At first I thought that this was like some prank or something, but I didn't think much of it. I called the number, and they said, okay, can you come for the audition tomorrow? And I said yes, and literally the next day I was at the audition. This was 2022 September, and I went for the audition. And as soon as I went there, there were cameras, and then there was the script that was given to me, and I told them, look boss, I am not an actor. I have never in my life acted before, maybe school plays or whatever, but that's it. And I don't know what I'm going to do. They said no. They made me really comfortable and this and that, and I don't think even they knew what my age was. And I was 42 at that time, by the way, just revealing it. It's okay, I don't care. And I told them that I was 42, and then they sort of just looked at each other in disbelief, and they said, okay, anyway, go on. And I gave the audition, didn't think much of it. I got a call for a second audition after a couple of days, and then a third, then a fourth, and I gave auditions after auditions. And I came to know what series this was that I was auditioning for. And I didn't tell a lot of friends, but I told some people very close to me, and they were like, yeah, don't celebrate anything before you get a final word. But in my mind, I had started imagining, I had assumed without a doubt, I just knew that I was going to get the part. Okay, I'd heard nothing of this sort from the actual people, the decision makers. I just knew it, and I would just sit sometimes just because I liked to imagine that. It was something that I was enjoying. I just would sit and I would imagine my friends watching me on TV, and that they would point at the screen and say, hey, that's her, that's Krishna, and they would smile at the screen or something. So I would plant myself in this sort of scene in my imagination, and I would watch my friends watching me on screen, and that's it. Then I would go about my day, and I remember that during those times I was particularly happy, and I was like very relaxed and was just doing my thing. And that's it. At the end of a month and plus a couple of days, I heard back from them, and I was finalized for the cast of someone who was maybe 20 years younger than my age, or 15 years at least. I was playing that person, and of course, then we started shooting. The series is now out. It's called Bandish Bandits Season 2. It's on Amazon Prime. So even if you're not in India, you'll be able to catch it. It's been dubbed in so many languages, and that was an experience. It was successful. It was trending number one in India for so long. And anyway, I mean, what I mean to tell you is that I manifested this. I just know it. But I didn't sit and actually say that, oh, I have to get an actor's job otherwise, and I have to be on some web series. And no, it was an easy thing that I didn't give a thought about. I didn't care much about it. I just said, it's okay. Let's see if I get it. If it happens, it'll be so amazing, right? If I get paid for my looks. What if I get celebrated for how I look, for how my hair is? It was just a silly thought. And well, that happened. So what I'm trying to say is that there are two things that are a lesson over here. Number one is that sometimes it's easier to manifest things that we don't think much about, that we are not very attached to. That's number one. And number two is that how the manifestation will come about is not something that you can plan. You can be easy about it, you can be happy about it, because law of assumption basically states that you have to assume the state that you want to be before it actually comes on the outside. So how would you be if you already had that actor's job? So that's the question. So the fact that you are relaxed, the fact that you are easy about it, you're going about your time and you're giving auditions and then coming back and not thinking much of them, implies that the job is already yours. If you already had what you wanted, would you be pacing up and down the room anxious about it and thinking, oh my god, how do I get this, how do I get, like, now that the series is done, now that the shoot is done, now that we are all on OTT and it's done, it's celebrated, it's out already, now will I really think and worry about, oh my god, how did the audition go, I hope it's so silly, right? So that's the kind of attitude that one must have. Complete confidence in your imagination and just letting go of it. You don't even think twice about it. And to actually bring about your manifestation, you don't need to think about it 10,000 times. You can think about it once, but you can do it right once and it will still happen. So anyway, I just thought that I would share that story with you. That was the time that I was actually really studying the law of assumption, and this was one of my biggest manifestations that came true also, because I'm not an actor, like there are so many things that were stacked against me getting selected. There are so many other younger actors, better actors, but yeah, I got the part. So that's it, guys. Let me know if you've actually watched the series, because the music and the story and the camera work and everything is amazing. Also watch me in it. My character is called Sheila, and we had a fantastic time shooting it. Fantastic crew, fantastic cast. So do watch it and let me know what you think about this video as well. Keep your chin high. This is what I tell everyone. Keep your chin high. Keep assuming good things about yourself. Keep giving good interpretations to everything that's happening in your life anyway. All right? Don't work against yourself by giving anything a bad meaning. Everything is working out in your favor. Just keep saying that. Okay, guys. Talk to you in another video, but take care.